Hi everyone, I want to go over how to submit quiz 1, which is due this Saturday. So currently I'm logged into the Moodle site for our class, and if you scroll down, you will see the assignments for the first week, and it says quiz 1 and then submit quiz 1 here. So all you'd have to do is, after opening up this document and showing your work on a separate sheet of paper, you would click here, and on this page, you would click add submission, and then you can drag and drop your files here. And they have to be in one of these forms to be accepted. After it appears, you would click Save Changes, and you're done. If you want to make changes, for example, you'd have to delete the thing that you uploaded and then re-upload another quiz, which is completely fine if you'd like to do that. So over here is my desktop, and I just wanted to look at a couple of examples of what I would consider acceptable and not acceptable for a quiz. So let's look at this one here first, where it says, well, it's a PDF, and that's an acceptable file type. And it says a student, the student's name, as well as quiz 1. So immediately I know who it is, and I know the file is acceptable. So if we open that one, so it's both questions that are worked out for the first quiz. And so this was done on a separate sheet of paper, and it looks like the student took a photo using their smartphone. So they have their name at the top, the class, and what this is. Here they've showed their work. It's in pen, which is completely okay. And even though they made a mistake, they crossed it out, and it's very clear that they're saying, okay, well, don't look at this and just jump ahead. If there's just like one mistake, it's fine to do this. And this looks like their final answer, and it is indicated by putting a box around it. So this is really great. Plus, there's a lot of room off to the side where if there were mistakes, I could make comments on it. So, there's a little border showing of something that isn't the paper. I mean, that's fine. There's a little shadow. There's no issues there. And then if we scroll to the second question, so this probably could have been fit onto one sheet of paper. That would have been fine, but there's nothing wrong with this too. So this submission looks pretty great. So I'll close this. Now here is another submission, and while it is a PDF and that is an acceptable file, I don't know who it is because it doesn't have the name or what this file is. Hopefully, at least the student maybe put that information on the paper itself. So let's open it up. So things that are wrong with this quiz would be, so I don't see the name or what this is anywhere on the piece of paper. Also, it's upside down. It'd be, something you should do where make sure after or before you upload your document that you open it up and look at it. So the orientation is not correct. It's upside down. The angle is, not ideal. Like you should probably be more directly above the sheet of paper if you'd like to take a picture with your phone. And while there is space to make comments, I mean, a lot of it, if I try to write on this, like it won't show up very well because it isn't like a white sheet of paper. So it's hard for me to really see this work. It does look like the answer is incorrect. And here for the second question, it looks like the student, started to work it out a little bit. Then it looks like they didn't know what to do after that. I do award partial credit when grading quizzes, and you can ask for help if you're stuck. There is nothing wrong with that. So unfortunately for something like this, I'd be unable to award even partial credit for this question. But just the things that are incorrect with this are make sure you have your name and what the file is, and also write that information at the top of your paper. And make sure it's something where I can, read your work and grade it appropriately. And don't forget that you can ask for help if you have trouble along the way. So in either case, you would take your document, again, you drag it into here and save changes, and that is all you need to do to submit the first quiz.